Hi everybody, it's me, Pure Like Tarot, and I'm here to give you guys a special pick a card reading. So today we will be answering the question, what is it like to date you? Okay, or what is it like to date me? But we will be talking about you. So this could be just in the perspective of other people that you've already dated, or spirit and your higher self kind of like letting you know what's it like to actually date or be in a relationship with you. So we have 4 groups here. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, and Group 4. So if you need to pause the video, take some time, take some deep breaths to choose the group or the groups that are right for you. And you can choose a group based off of like an ex's perspective, or just your higher self perspective, or just the curiosity of what it would be like for you to date yourself. So take a moment, choose a group, and I'll see you guys at your groups, okay? So we're going to get started with Group 1. Group 1, this is your reading. We're going to freestyle this reading. So what would it be like to date you? And I'm going to start off with the Animal Spirit deck. A rebirth is assured. So, what it's like to date you, I see that you are a unique person. So you bring a lot of change in your relationships or to the people that you date. People are assured a rebirth when they're with you. You might be a night owl or someone who likes to like be up at night or go on like nighttime dates. Okay. Let's see. Love is all around in reverse. And then lay a solid foundation in reverse. So what this is, what I'm getting is you kind of have like a selfish energy, or and here we are with another 5. I'm getting, it's not that you have a selfish energy, it's that you are focused on creating for yourself. You're creating your foundation. So that takes precedence over dates or people that are in your love life. Okay. So that's interesting. Love is all around. So people may feel like you don't love them. Again, you bring a lot of change. We got 5s here. You bring a lot of change into people's lives. You help people to see different perspectives. But people may not feel like you much love them, and your relationships may not be, or dating you may not be stable. So you may not date people for very long either. So let's put these off to the side and see what else comes out for you. So again, I'm randomly pulling and just kind of seeing what your personality is, okay? Your hot rod is what I'm getting. So you may date fast. So 2 of Cups came out. So I'm here that you're ideal, or you have like ideal partnership skills, or you're the ideal partner with the 2 of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Wands. It's like you come in hot and heavy. You're very passionate when you do find someone that you like, and when you are dating. You definitely form relationships, and they probably go really fast. Like you probably form relationships very fast, okay? Yeah, very passionate. Ace of Wands is also sexual energy, so you can be very just good in bed. Very passionate, a very passionate lover. Okay, let's see what else. What else? And this is kind of your personality. So I'm also hearing that you're a go-getter. Okay, yeah. Something comes up. So yeah, here is with that choice, when you have to make a choice between like a person that you're with, or something that you have to do, or obligation, or just something, again, just there's a focus in like you not necessarily having a strong foundation. So therefore, you may choose to go to work, or to do work, or to study over like going on a date. And I see that kind of causes conflicts, but it's like you don't care, okay? with the Seven of Wands in reverse, it's like, it's basically you over other people. So that's interesting. But I see you're a very passionate lover. You're a very passionate person. Yeah, here we are with Wands. So very, very passionate. You tend to plant seeds that, with the Three of Wands in reverse, this is talking about, having, because I want to say longevity in your relationships, but it's probably more like once you're with someone, you can see yourself being with that person again, or that person can see themselves being with you again, especially if things didn't work out at first. I see like just people returning to your life, okay? Or you returning into people's lives, because this is talking about your personality, okay? So, yeah, you're kind of prideful, okay? But you're very proud about your accomplishments. And again, there's just a sense that you would choose to, kind of do your own thing, especially when it comes to your foundations, over like going on dates or spending time with people. So that's interesting. So we're going to put those off to the side and kind of get a little bit more information about what it looks like to date you. You're mystery. So people feel like you're mysterious. Okay. Maybe you're hard to read. And then here's the Moon card again. So you're a night owl. You like to stay up at night, or your best ideas come at night. You may like nighttime dates, moonlit type stuff, or you dream of having like moonlit dates. Okay. Movies. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. So you're not afraid to like go after someone, or you're not afraid to like do something daring, like in a date. So you may impulsively like think of stuff, whether or not you do this, think of stuff to do like in the middle of the night, and you call someone and it's like, hey, let's go skinny dipping, or let's go do this daring thing that a lot of people probably wouldn't do, okay? So there's a need to just work on, like, I'm hearing communication for you. I'm seeing the blue and the saw. Because there's something here with the Three of Wands in reverse, and this is like my success and business card. And again, there's a sense of you just building your foundation, and so therefore things may not work out with people because you are more focused on building your foundation, okay? So with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, this talks about you kind of like not feeling like things are meant to be with people, okay? So you may date people, you may not be afraid to like, and what it's like to date you, you may not be afraid to like go after people, but there's a sense of like the people that you have dated, or maybe people who have dated you feel like, it just isn't meant to be. Again, but there's a sense of you still building, and again, you have the Three of Wands here. There's a need to build, okay? And because of it, people feel like it's just not meant to be with you, okay? Or this is not going to end the marriage. So people don't expect marriage with you. And maybe you don't want to get married right now, okay? So let's see what else comes out as far as what it's like to date you. Yeah. With the Four of Swords in reverse, and this is my Death card in this deck. This is you not really progressing or taking the next step in relationships, okay? But I see you have a good way of like maintaining friendships and relationships that you've been in. Or again, this is my Temperance card. The Temperance energy is at peace because they know what's to come. You know that these people will return, or there is room for you to return in people's lives, or people feel like they can always come back to you. Because I see you pretty much have good relationships with people, okay? It's just you have more of a focus on building your foundation, and that takes precedence over, dates. There is a need for you to communicate. You need to work on your communication. But you definitely, people don't you know, or people find out that, you know, you're probably not the person that they're going to marry. Okay? But with the Two of Cups, I do see, and here's the Two of Cups again, I do see you being a really good friend. So you're someone who people can rely on, or at least people know that if they ever need you, they can come back and, you know, you're still their friend. You're still a pretty good friend, okay? And here we are, you're very passionate. So people may come back to have sex with you. So let's get what you can improve on as far as your relationships go. If there's anything that you can or should improve on. Hermit card. So, let's pull another one. Because the Hermit card is talking about solitude and like you withdrawing from the world so that you can figure yourself out and figure things out. So maybe you can improve on, and again, like communication, I'm seeing the purple and the blues. Maybe you can improve on just letting people know ahead of time that you need your time alone, okay? Yeah, Temperance energy in reverse. So you probably don't let people know ahead of time when you're going to take a long time. You're probably a person that like, if you don't like disappear or like take a hiatus, like you're probably just a person that can just do a better job at letting people know. Because sometimes it's just an awareness, okay? Or letting people know that you don't see like something long term, or just communicating a little bit better, because we have the water here and just being balanced in that aspect. Death. Yeah, the Sun in reverse and the Death. So it's almost like anytime if you're unhappy or something makes you unhappy in a relationship, or again, there's a sense of you can work on, or I don't want to say you're needing to work on, but and I'm hearing maybe you have like a temper or an anger issue. You see the Sun is about to freaking explode. So you may be a really, really good time, or have, you know, really, really good time with people, and then all of a sudden you withdraw, okay, because something is not making you happy, or you're sensing some unbalancedness in your life. And I'm hearing that, you know, what can improve and what you can improve on is just this communication. And especially when you know that things are not like gonna move forward with people, because it's, again, we have the Death card. So there's a sense of you knowing, and knowing when things aren't gonna move forward, or even knowing just for your life that you don't want anything too serious, okay? You just want to have fun. I'm seeing that's what you can improve on, just your communication as far as what you want ultimately out of a relationship. So, group 1, and that's all I have for you. That was pretty interesting. You sound like a fun person to date. You sound pretty spontaneous, but you know, we all can work on a little something to make our dating experience a little bit better. And for you, you know, if you know that you are busy, you know, it doesn't hurt to communicate when you're going to be busy, okay? So that's all I got for you, group 1, and we are going to move on to group 2. So group 2, this is, and I should probably put the group numbers right there. This is what it's like to date you. So with me even doing that, I'm hearing that you're particular, okay? You have a particular love style, or you're particular about like, I'm hearing your things. You're particular about your things. So maybe when you date people, you like certain things to like align or to be a certain way, okay? So let's see. A rebirth is assured. So it's funny because group 1 got this in a reverse. But I am reading this as like you, when people get with you, they experience something different from you, okay? And maybe they learn how to be a little bit more organized. You may be a Virgo. I'm getting like Virgo energy. They may learn to be a little bit, I'm Capricorn too, but more Virgo. People learn to be a little bit more organized, but definitely a rebirth is assured when people are with you. Dream the world into being. So you help people to organize, you help people to like plan. Okay, so you may be really good at planning things, you may be good at planning dates, okay? Or people can get with you and definitely expect to change. Watch and wait. So yeah, you're the type of person that likes to plan surprises, or you're the type of person where someone needs to experience you. Like watch and wait, like for them to get the full effect of you, okay? Just right off of meeting you, I don't think that people get the full sense of who you are and what you have to offer, okay? So let's see what else. Up. So I would take all of these. Use your mind wisely. So you're very smart. This and that are true. And love is all around. So, and it's so funny because group 1 got this card in reverse. So some people may feel like, just feel kind of unloved by you. Or at times, maybe you can be withdrawn, and that's when people don't feel very loved by you. But other than that, people think that you're smart. And you use your mind wisely. And again, you may be really good at organizing. So you step in, you help people to be able to plan. And I'm hearing, plan financially. I'm hearing, people definitely get something out of the relationship with you or out of dating you. Because you're so smart. And this and that are true. So this and that are true as far as like you making people feel kind of unloved. Sometimes you can do that, but I feel like at the same time you bring such value into the relationship that it's like, although I don't feel like this person much loves me or likes me like that, and sometimes Virgo, if you are a Virgo, hey, it can get like that. So let's see what your personality is like. I'm just sitting here calling you Virgo. You might be a Virgo. So yeah, 7 of Wands, like it's. And you don't even have a me against the world energy. You definitely you choose you, okay? Which is not a bad thing. But people feel like as far as your personality goes, it's like you would rather like walk away from a situation than to fight for something, okay? And that's probably why some people feel like you don't like or love them. 8 of Wands. But I'm seeing that you're very passionate with the Wands here. This is your personality. You're fast moving, okay? So when you like somebody, you kind of swoop in and you're just like, look, I like you. Let's do this. Let's go on a date. Empress in reverse. So you may have a hard time like nurturing connections, okay, with the Empress in reverse, okay? This is your personality. So you may just not nurture yourself or feel very nurtured in your connections yourself. But I do see with the Empress in reverse that you're not very nurturing in your connections. Okay. So what else? What else? Yeah. When you are hurt, or if at any time like you're not feeling like someone is giving you like energy that you deserve, like you take it back. You take back your energy. You may, and this is your personality, you may either make people feel left out in the cold, when you do this, when you take back your energy and your time, or people may make you feel like you're left out in the cold, okay? But I see people wanting to like come in. So again, you may, because you choose your first. I see your first. You choose yourself first always, okay? So maybe when you're not feeling nurtured, you're just like, nope, let me take my energy back. And I see people just wanting to come in. You may not be a very easy person to get to know, okay? But I see that you're loving. With the Queen of Cups here, you have a very loving personality, and it may just be you don't give your emotions and your love to just anyone. Tower card. So your personality is like when people come across you, like people definitely like I'm hearing that you're like a tornado or a hurricane. People definitely like get a change of perspective when they're with you, okay? They definitely learn a lot from you. So that's what's up. So that is a little bit about your personality. Um, we can go more into what it's like to date you or to be in a relationship with you. Uh-oh. And then look at that. We got the Two of Cups hiding up in there. So yeah, you desire partnerships. You desire the partnership. So what is it like to date you? You might actually be a really, really good partner, okay? When you do let people in. People admire you. So yeah, and there's a fly. So pesky energy. Maybe you get bothered really easily, which is why people can feel like you don't like them, because things just bother you. But people admire you. So you're easy on the eye. What it's like to date you. You're very attractive and you are admirable. Like people admire you. You have lots and tons of ideas. And people admire that about you. So you may have really good date night ideas or just ideas about life. This is unconscious thoughts coming to the surface. So you make people think. You know, you make people consider things. You help people to see a different perspective. And you are an ideal partner, okay, with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Like you definitely are somebody, when someone dates you, with the snakes here and being overturned into this cup, people feel like redeemed. Like people feel like you, compared to other people that they've dated, you are really good. Like you probably help people heal in a way of where, you know, if they were treated bad in the past, like you come in, you treat them really, really good, and you are a wish come true for them, okay? You are a dream boat. Okay? All right. So what else wants to come out about what it's like to date group number 2? Yeah, you get bothered easily with the King of Swords here. And then I got the fly, you know, flying around. So, and usually like when flies fly around, because the fly spirit can mean multiple things, but the fly spirit definitely is a pest. And that means pesky energy is around. So with the King of Swords, you probably are really quick with your tongue. You probably are, when you peep something out, you cut it. You be like, see, I didn't even like that. I don't like the way you chew. That's very Virgo energy. I don't like you could be a Virgo moon. You feel me? I don't like the way you chew. Or, you know, when stuff bothers you, you definitely are not, like, afraid to tell people, like, no, I don't think this is going to work out. Because I don't like the way that you chew. You guys are funny. Let's see. What else? What is it like to date you? So, Wheel of Fortune. But as you are dating people, so like in it, because this is talking about a cycle. So dating you, you know, we got the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have the World card here. It's a good opportunity to date you because you bring so much goodness into the relationship. You bring so much change and so much good fortune into the relationship that just dating you is like fortunate. Like anyone will be very fortunate to have you as a date or have you in a relationship. So that is a good group too. That is very beautiful energy. You probably like to travel. So, you know, if you may take vacations, and this could be the first time that someone experiences that with you, you know, going on vacations or planning out vacations, you know, or you really take dates to a different level, a next level, okay? You're peaceful. You have a very peaceful energy about you. So this is probably why you're so easily you can cut people out too, because you're just like, ooh, baby, save the drama for your mama. Okay, you feel me? Because I ain't got time for that, okay? Because we got the Queen of Swords here again. You know, you can be good with your tongue. Letting people know, see, I ain't even like that. What you did right there? Nah, baby. And you know that you give people a good time. You know who you are, okay? You definitely know who you are. Yeah. You will definitely cut somebody out once you see that they're not like, yeah. So, as I see you get into the point of relationships where you either you can talk about marriage or you can talk about kids with someone, but, and this is my nesting card, so you may even like and have gotten to the point of relationships where you've had children with people, but because of you're particular about your energy, you're particular about your mind, because you're very smart with the King and the Queen of Swords showing up. So any nonsense, you just cut it out, okay? Yeah. Star card, because you know what you want. Like, you have a particular path, you have a particular dream, and you have a particular passion. You have particular things that you know that you want. And 7 talks about a lesson. So, like, it's like you learn your lessons real quickly. Like, you don't let stuff just go, yeah. You rather just cut things off instead of just go through heartbreak, okay? This is understanding one's own feelings. So you have a pretty good, what it's like dating you is you have a pretty good hold on your own emotions. And again, you know what you want, so you have no problem with breaking up with people if it's not working out for you, okay? But I see you being very, very giving. I see you being a very, very loving and giving person, okay? So let's see what you could work on. If there's anything that you can work on in your relationships or in your dating life, okay? Anything that you should work on. I want to keep on calling you a Virgo, so look into that. If you're not a Virgo, you might have Virgo somewhere in your charts. A Virgo Venus, a Virgo Mars. So we got the Judgment in reverse. You're very judgmental. But with the Judgment in reverse, it's because you are, you are judgmental of yourself. So this is something that you could work on, like just how judgmental that you can be, okay? And this is to yourself too. Like some people who are very judgmental tend to judge themselves very harshly too. So something that you can work on. Hierophant in reverse and a Hermit. So with the Hierophant, this is you perhaps, like, especially with in reverse, what you can work on. And here we go with this pesky energy, with this fly flying around. Like when you know that someone, and it's like initially when you know when someone isn't for you because they are showing signs that they are gonna like bother you, then maybe you should withdraw, okay? That's something that you have to work on, is like taking those signs initially. Okay, because you're a loving and giving person and you know what you bring to the relationship, you may try to date someone knowing, and especially with you already having a very judgmental energy, knowing right off the bat that they probably are not for you, okay? Or if they, again, chew funny on the first date, you probably just want to, go ahead and just be like, you know what? Let me, because the Hermit card in reverse talks about you needing to work on withdrawing your energy and knowing when to walk away or knowing when to be by yourself, okay? Justice. So, yeah, again, just knowing for yourself, because with the Justice card, this is talking about you just getting what you want and you being fair in a situation. And a fair thing is knowing when you know right off the back, and look at that, he's like mapping and stuff like that, because it's like you know what you want. This is a person, you're a person who maps out like their lives, maps out dates. Like you're really good at that. You're really good at being fair. But in order to be fair to yourself and to be more fair to the people that you're in a relationship with, when you notice that they're already right off the bat like showing signs of like stuff that will get on your nerves or get under your skin, it's just fair to just go ahead and walk away, okay? Because I see you with the Hermit card in reverse still kind of like giving your energy and like giving of yourself until it gets to that point where it's just like, ooh, I can't take this no more. this is not lining up with my values. This is not lining up with who I want to be or who I can see myself with, okay? So group 2, that's all I have for you. That was fun. Hopefully it resonated, and that was what it's like to date you. And I am moving on to group 3. Hi, group 3. And my dog is barking. So you're very loyal, you know. You're probably very energetic and really like to be around people. You probably like, because my dog loves her attention, so you probably love attention. So let's see. Let's see who group 3. What it's like to date group 3. So trust in divine detours in reverse. You may not trust your instincts too much when it comes to people. Be here now. You live in a moment. You're a person that likes to live in a moment. So you trust in divine detours in reverse. You may not understand why things don't work out with certain people. Okay? But there's a sense of not trusting your instincts about like people, because you're so in the moment. You're just like, hey, let's do this. Let's have fun. Like, I'm loving it. I'm loving you. Rebirth is assured. A lot of people are getting this card. So people definitely, when they get with you, maybe you guys are just very spiritual. Like all the people that are watching these groups, very spiritual. So when people come in contact with you, they definitely get a change of perspective. You may be a night owl and you may like to do things at night. You're the type of person that probably likes to stay up all night on the phone, or you will stay up all night on the phone. But definitely when people come in contact with you, what it's like dating you is like they get a change in perspective, okay? Love is all around. So you may not feel very loved in your relationships, or what it's like dating you. People don't feel loved by you or liked by you, okay? So give me one more. Use your mind wisely. So you're very smart, and Spirit has your back. So very smart. Use your mind wisely, okay? So you may teach other people how to use their mind wisely. And especially like with Be Here Now, like you're in the moment. So you may teach other people how to be in the moment. And Spirit has your back. So you're very spiritual. You have faith in the Lord, you have faith in Spirit, you have faith in your ancestors, and it's probably why you at times ignore your own intuition, or ignore when you get like exits, or being told not to go down a certain path with someone, or not to date someone, because you know that Spirit is going to bring you through it. You're like, you know what, I'm going to get through it because Spirit got my back. So let's see what your personality is like, group 3. Shuffle it again. What is group 3's personality like? Uh-oh. All right. Okay, so group 3, you can be reserved with your energy. With the Hangman in reverse, there's a need for you to see a different perspective, maybe about yourself, or you're always looking for a different perspective. You're always trying to see, like, I'm seeing the bright side of people. With the Hangman in reverse, that might not always be a good thing, because you might try to just see the good in people when sometimes it probably isn't, okay? 4 in Pentacles, but you're very reserved with your energy. You're very reserved with your time and your money. Like, you're very particular with who you share your energy with, okay? And you're very protective of your energy, which is good. But I see... I just see with the Fool card that when you do like someone, you are like, you're a fool for them. Like, you go after them full-heartedly. You know, you take your chances. Like, look at the Fool. He got his eyes closed. He's like, you know what? If I fall off this cliff, that is all right. Again, you know that Spirit has your back. Look at that. You got a flower in your hand. Like, you probably are the type of person that will move in with someone real quickly. Three of Wands in reverse. So there are people, you have the personality that when you plant seeds, like, you're always kind of going to be there for people, or you have particular relationships, or you have people that you're waiting to come back. Okay, that's your personality. Like, people can come back into your life. Okay, and you will welcome them. Okay, but you may be reserved with your energy, but I don't see you like not welcoming people into your life if they so decide to come into your life. King of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Okay, so with the King of Pentacles in reverse, you may not be that good with your money. Okay, like, you make sacrifices. Like, you may like, say you're saving some money for something, you know, and a date comes up. It's like you're the type of person that will spend your money on that date. Okay, so you may not be as good with your money as you would like to be, but I'm seeing that you're a leader, you know, so you're a breadwinner, but you just may, you know, again, and it's over this Hangman in reverse, where you're kind of seeing like the good in people despite of what they're showing you. Okay, so Three of Swords in reverse. So that's talk about like, with your personality, you're the type person, you may either be a heartbreaker or can easily get your heart broken. Okay, so I see that you've gotten your heart broken a lot, kind of being this way. And then we have the Seven of Cups. You know, a wishful thinker. You know, this is you. You have certain desires, and you're still trying to figure out what it is that you want out of love also. But you're a wishful thinker, okay? So let's see what else comes out. Uh-oh. A lot of cards want to come out. King of Wands, you're very confident. This is your personality. You're very confident, okay? You're very passionate. You know, you got two Kings cards, so it's like you're a person that's in charge. You know, you may take the lead in different relationships and your dating life, okay? So, let's see what else wants to come out as far as your personality goes. Yeah, if you like somebody, you go after that person. Like, you're usually the one that is, like, expressing yourself and expressing your emotions to people, okay? Queen of, not Queen. I don't know why I want to say Queen of Wands, but we have the Emperor in reverse. And this kind of want to flip. So I'm going to read it both ways. So there's a sense of you not really nurturing yourself. So maybe when you get into connections, you don't nurture yourself, or you don't feel nurtured by people, okay? But the Empress also is a very, like, loving and nurturing energy. So you're a very loving and nurturing person. But I also see that you can be, as again, you can be reserved with your energy. So maybe it's like, if you're not feeling nurtured, then that's when you are, let's see. Yeah, let's see you being very open with your emotions, okay? So there's a sense of you just not feeling nurtured in your connections. And so, yeah, you stop talking, or you don't express that. Or I'm hearing that you either cut people off that don't make you feel nurtured, okay? But it wanted to flip up. So you're very nurturing in your connections, okay? But you may not speak on, like, when you're not feeling nurtured, okay? So one more. Yeah. You probably hold a lot of stuff in. And I see, especially here with the Three of Swords, it's like you probably hold a lot of stuff in. You're probably very reserved with your energy, and maybe that's what you're more reserved with, you know, when you are brokenhearted, or when there is something that you can't express. Because I just see you just, you know that you'll get over it. And that's that Spirit has your back card. Although, you know, you don't necessarily trust in your instincts when someone isn't right for you. It's because you know that you can get over heartbreak, okay? So, let's see what you can, let's see what your just further more of what it's like to date you or being in a relationship with you, okay? All right, so there you go, not listening to your instincts. And not, so what it's like to date you, you probably, you don't always listen to yourself. You don't always follow the guidance that you're getting. So you may fall head over heels, like, for people. And again, there's a sense of you, but you know that you kind of have control in this. Like, you have the keys in that. You have, the power to change with the 5. Your perspective on things, but you choose just to see the best out of people, okay? So even with the Fool card showing up, you're kind of a little naive. So 10 of Swords, what it's like to date you. 9 of, so you may worry people. People may worry about you. We got the 10 of Swords talks about an announcement, but also traditionally the 10 of Swords talks about things that should have been ended. So when things should end, it's like you don't act on it. Maybe you worry about it. So what it's like to date you is like, either you have people worried about you because you don't know, or people don't know when to or how to end things with you, or maybe they are afraid to end things with you, or afraid of how you're going to react when they end things with you, or you're afraid you don't end things when it's time, okay? Like when you see stuff isn't working out, you see that someone's not working for you, you kind of worry about it instead of letting people know. And again, there's a sense of you not letting people know how you feel because you have a lot of faith, okay? And this is your faith in the universe, okay? But sometimes, like, our faith in the universe is not the same as our faith in people, okay? And I was telling my baby brother this, like, you have the power to manipulate, like, the energies of the universe, but when it comes to other people have their free will. So you can see the good in people all you want, but don't mean, you definitely take on the burden of people. You take on the responsibility of people. So either you may be a burden or responsibility to people. Some people may feel like you are a burden or responsibility, or you just take on burdens. You take on other people's burdens, okay? So what else? What is it like to date you? And this turned into what is it like for you to date? There we go with the Fool card again. So you may be a fool in love, okay? Be a little foolish, Queen of Wands, because you're very confident. You're very confident in yourself and your abilities to love, okay? Now I am seeing like the 4 of Wands, so like you have relationship potential to be successful, and people see like, ultimately people see you as someone who, could be like, people see you as someone they can marry, because we got 2 marriage cards here. People can see like them being able to take next step with you. You give people the world. You're a good lover, okay? You're very giving. You like to celebrate, like to party. People see you as that person. But I also saw the Devil card. And so this is talking about manipulators. So, like, this is, Spirit just kind of turned this around and putting it in the perspective of you're a catch, and people see you as someone they can marry, someone they can end up with and be happy with, but you're messing with people. And again, here we are with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Basically, you are going after people or having faith in people that the universe is like, this is not for you, because this person, has devil energy. This person may be a manipulator. They may, there's, with the Devil card, there's codependency. This is a very, this is a card of control. So people, that you may be going after may be very controlling in some type of way. Or you can be controlling. People feel like you're controlling. But again, there's a sense that Spirit just kind of took over this reading and saying, look, you're awesome to date, but the people that you date, and we have the King of Wands here, who is like, this is my Magician card. So the Magician can be a manipulator. The Magician can be a player. So it's either you can be manipulative, take what resonates, and people feel like you can be manipulative, but I am highly feeling like Spirit is coming in telling you that, the people that you choose to have, faith in are ultimately just manipulators, okay? People who know that they can manipulate the energies, okay? So let's see what you can work on in your relationships, or as far as your dating life goes. What is it that group 3 can work on or should work on? You may be a bit of a player too, though. So we got the Temperance in reverse, okay? So this is talking about like you don't have very much faith in your love life, okay? You're not, like, Temperance is at peace because they know it's about to happen. So you probably don't know what's going to happen with people, which is why Judgment. So yeah, you need to work on your judgment skills on people, because I see that you see the good in people, okay? And that's what you hold on to, But that's why you don't know what's going to happen, With the Temperance in reverse, I'm hearing that Spirit is saying that what you need to work on is knowing what you want out of love, what you want to receive out of love, okay? That's what you need to work on. Then the Hierophant, you need to work on listening to your guidance when it comes to love, okay? Listening to your guides, okay? And Wheel of Fortune in reverse, yeah. You need to work on ending things when it's time to end them, okay? I'm going to get one more card. The World card in reverse. Yep, another card of just ending things when it's time to end them. And with the World card in particular, that's when you see that something's not for you, or you're not getting what you want or need out of something or somebody or a relationship or dating someone. This is you kind of like, you need to work on just, again, ending things when it's time to end things, when you're not getting what you want or you're not getting what you need out of a relationship. And you can avoid a lot of stuff by just listening to your guidance, okay? Listening to Spirit and, being led. So that's what I got for you, good group 3. I say good 3. So you're good people. It's just like you just, you see the good in people, and what you need to work on, or what you could work on to better date, is listening to your intuition, is listening to your guides, judgment, be a better judge of character, and not what it's all right to see the good in people, but some people are out just to get what they can from people, And although people see you as someone who they can be with, or someone who can, they can be married to, but you're messing with players right now. Or you mess with people who just want to manipulate the energies, or going after people who, just want to kind of manipulate you and manipulate the energies around you, okay? So what you need to work on is just when you see these things, and again, you have your spirit guides around, listening to your spirit guides, okay? So that's what I got for you, group 3. I said good 3. So yeah, you guys are very good, okay? It's good to date you. Okay, you're very good dates. You're very good in relationships. It's just the people that you've been dating and going after aren't very good. So that's what I got for you, group 3. And I secretly picked that group, so I'm just like, ow. Let's move on to group 4. So group 4, what is it like to date you? And let's get some spirit animal cards, okay? Good child. What is it like to date group 4? So be fearless and bold in reverse. So you may not be very confident when it comes to dating group 4. Okay, you don't take a lot of risks. You just like, I don't know about this. Bring your ideas to life. Yeah, in reverse. You don't, like, you may, and then you got blue, so you're I want to say your root chakra. You do have your root chakra, so your sense of security when it comes to dating. And with the blue, that's your throat chakra. So you may, have ideas about dates or wanting to take someone out on a date or, ask someone out on a date, but you just don't do it. Time to heal in reverse. So I'm seeing that you guys aren't that very experienced in dating, or you don't date a lot, but it's because you're afraid to take risks, okay? You're afraid to ask a person out, or you're afraid to be approached, or to even go out. So you may be homebodies. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, surrender now in reverse. Yeah, y'all sing your own song. It's because you don't know how to be yourself, okay? Group 4, you may have a problem with being yourself. It's funny, we got 4 right here. Surrender now. You don't, and again, we have reds here, so you just don't feel secure about dating. And you may be a little insecure about yourself, okay? So let's see what's going on. I just don't see that you have much dating experience. So let's get some cards about like your personality, what kind of person you are. I'm hearing that you're shy. All right. So you're a peaceful person. You're pretty much at peace because you know what's going to happen next. And you know what's going to happen next because you're not out there dating, okay? With the 5 of Pentacles, like this is like usually like someone feeling left out in the cold. And the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, it's just like you don't even try. So therefore, it's like, hey, it's like you put yourself out in the cold already, or you are just because I'm getting sheltered with this card. It's like you shelter yourself when it comes to dating. Okay, wow, this is so different from the rest of my groups. Group 4, yes, yeah, I got the Lovers card in reverse that shows up. You haven't dated much. Death card in reverse. What are y'all doing? Maybe you don't want to date. But you wouldn't be looking at this if you didn't want to date. So what it's like your personality is just kind of like you don't go after the things that you want, and it's kind of like you're at peace with that because it's just like this is the energy of like, well, if I don't go after that, then I can't be. If I don't ask, then I can't be rejected, basically. So you just don't go after the things that you want. Lovers card in reverse, you haven't had too many dates or you haven't had too many relationships, group 4. So you're inexperienced when it comes to dating. You don't have much confidence in yourself, group 4. I see you have some stability though. So like as far as like your finances go, that look good. As the 10 of Pentacles kind of showed its face. The World card. So yeah, it looks like you're very fortunate. Like, and maybe you're just happier by yourself, okay? Maybe you just find solace by yourself, like spending money on yourself and just like enjoying your own time. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. But if you do want to date, yeah, your personality, you don't feel like people will like you. Like you feel either judged or you have harsh judgments on yourself or harsh judgments on others. And the 9 of Cups right here in reverse, it's like you're either very prideful or you're afraid of people who are prideful, okay? Like I just see you're not, like you may find people that you're interested in, but you don't talk to them, okay? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's just like you don't put that investment in yourself or put that investment in other people, okay? 6 of Wands in reverse. This is usually you marching off into victory. You don't even go in that direction. Like you probably find interest in someone and just be like, nope. You know what? If I never even try, this is your personality though. Like, you're not very confident in yourself. You may not feel worthy. And so therefore you just don't try, So I guess I got to switch it up and see what it would be like to date you, okay? And, I mean, that is the question ultimately, but you don't seem very experienced or even wanting to really date too much. So, with this, and I am seeing like a very reserved energy. Maybe you like to spend more time like reading books or something, or meditating, okay? You definitely like to hone in your own energy. And then we did have the Queen of Pentacles. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So it's just like you not taking the time to invest in relationships. But with the Queen of Pentacles here, this is like you are able to, you have the energy to, you have the good energy to put out. And, you know, you're able to receive what it is that you want. But you're selfish or you're excessive in something. So what it would be like to date you is that maybe it is because you're inexperienced. You'd be selfish. You know, you wouldn't know what to do with a prospect or someone coming into your life, because you're just so used to either being by yourself, or you just never really, you wanted to try to date, okay? Another selfish energy card. You hide behind your material possessions. I'm hearing like some of you are gamers, okay? But you're willing to see a different perspective, and maybe that's what you're waiting on, someone to come in to show you something different, or show you a different perspective. Because right now you just like, you don't even have the desire to date, or you just don't have the confidence to date until like someone comes in and shows you something different. And 4 and 2 is 6, and 6 is, yeah, we have 6 here. It's turning negative thoughts into positive thoughts. So yeah, you're not passionate about dating. You're not very courageous. Group 4. Okay, so what it would be like to date you is just like you will have no passion. You probably don't even know what to talk about with people. Okay, Sun card. I see that you're a good person though, you know, but there may be some healing that needs to be done if you are interested in dating, okay? Yeah, and this is coming in for you actually. As I see that you have ideas to share, and you do have like thoughts to share and stuff like that. You do desire to maybe find someone who is like-minded. Maybe that's the change that you're waiting on. Maybe that's, you know, the different perspective that you're waiting on. Someone who is like-minded. But you'll never know who's like-minded if you don't go and talk to people, group 4, okay? So let's see what else comes out. So dating you may feel like I'm passionate. Fool card. So it's like you have a desire to want to just like you probably look out on other people saying like, how can people just like put themselves out there? Like you want to be the fool. You want to be a fool, okay? But you just can't bring yourself to do it. You don't think that you'll have anything in common with people? Yeah. So you be looking out on other people and their dates and stuff like that, but you rather, you know, play a card game by yourself, solitaire. You rather just, and I also see you just, again, there's either you're planning or you're being defensive already before you can even date. You're like, people probably won't get me because I'm weird or something like that. And, you know, they just probably won't understand. Magician. It's like, but you have the power here. I'm saying that you are attractive. Like you have nice hair with the Magician here, the King of Wands. But you may not be very confident, okay? But you have really nice hair. I'm seeing that. But you just don't have very much confidence. This is my Temperance card. So Temperance is at peace because they know what's to come. You don't know what's to come if you step out there and date people, okay? So emotionally, you're just like, yeah, you don't know, you wouldn't know how to start, where to start, what to do, what to say to someone, you know, how to be yourself. So let's see, let's get some cards that say what you can improve on as far as your dating life, or as far as like just what you can improve on, your strength. So there's some improvement in your faith. And like here's 8 right here. 8 talks about your energetic currency. It's just like just being faithful in like your energy, and faithful that there may be someone out there. And that's if you desire to date, because you don't. I mean, shoot, you may not want to date, group 4, but you can improve on your courage and your strength, okay, and your faith. Okay, I'll take all 3 of these. fool in reverse. So what you need to improve on is just you taking the risk of going. If you find somebody that you want to ask out, just take that risk. Okay? Ask them out. See what y'all have in common. What you're going to improve on is just kind of like mapping things out. So say there is someone that you want to date, but you just don't know how to go about it. Like with the Justice card, like you see him planning things out. You know, these things are easily Googled. Find out what that person's astrological sign is and Google about how to, you know, impress an Aries or how to impress whomever it is that you would like to. Sun card in reverse. So your mood. You can improve on your mood. So you may be pessimistic with the Sun card in reverse. So there's a need to improve on your mood and improve on like your foresight, okay? But if you do want to date, I suggest like what you can work on is just planning for it, or just you know, if you do have like some confidence issues, just like I just see this person like really planning and like looking up like this, he's mapping out like what he's gonna do. So again, if you find out like this person's sign, there's nothing wrong with looking up how to attract an Aries or how to attract a Pisces or whomever it is that you're attracted to. But there's a need to improve on your mood, okay? There's a need to improve on like your attitude about dating, or about people, or about yourself with the Sun card, you know? Judgment, you know? There's a need to just improve on your judgment about other people. Okay, but that's what I got for you, group 4. That's what it's like to date you. I just don't see you being very experienced in dating at all, or not being interested in dating at all. And so, like, you just kind of sit there. So, I hope that resonated. Let me know in the comments if it did. And if you'd like some advice, group 4, feel free to contact me. All my information is in the description. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to catch you later. Bye.